Thank you. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is January 15th, right? Isn't today like the 15th? 2026. And we're glad that you're here at the Live Younger Thursday morning business chat. I'm Janet Kiefer. I'm your host today, while Gregory and Robin have gone far, far away to enjoy themselves on a well-deserved cruise, I'm sure. So we're going to have some fun here talking about beach life and qualifying for Hawaii and also how to leverage January because January, February, and March are just our best months, really, in the whole year to recruit, okay? And to get out there and talk to people. So I'm here today to give you some ideas, give you some strategies. Again, if you've got pen and paper, grab it. If you need your phone, you can take pictures on things. I've got two of my tribe with me. Dr. Velvet Womack's going to be chipping in, and Cam Jennings. And if you've never done a run for these incentive trips, no matter if you qualify or not, we want you to go. But you're going to learn so much doing these processes that it's really worth it. So today, this morning, if you haven't qualified, if you think, oh, there's no way, Janet, yes, there is, and we want to show you how to do it. So for those of you who don't know me, Janet Kiefer, I'm out of Austin, Texas. In the old comp plan, I was a senior presidential. In the new comp plan, I'm almost a three-star executive because of my fabulous team, because it's a team sport. And Robin and Gregory asked if I would share with you some things we talked about yesterday on our director mastermind about January. So January, February, and March are incredible months. Here's why. So first of all, I'm going to share my screen, if I can find the new share button. And here's what you may or may not know about this time of year. And tell me if you can't see my screen. You should be able to. Okay. Who set New Year's resolutions? Well, according to the surveys, millions of people set them, correct? And exercise and improving fitness tends to be number one. Saving more money, we're going to talk about that, appears always on the list. And eating healthier, losing weight, sound familiar? How many people have dropped these resolutions by the end of January? Well, we're here to help for sure. So let's just I'm a stat girl. For those of you who love stats, here's a couple. 37 to 48% of Americans make at least one resolution. And of those, 37 to 48, weight loss is number one. Duh. And roughly 70% of them prioritize weight loss above fitness. Okay, people overate at the holidays. They're not getting as much sun if they're up in the north. They're not exercising much. They're not out and about, and they're like, oh, I got to do something, right? Well, there's about 260 million adults in the US. That's 42 to 44 million people, guys, that just made this resolution. Do you think we have a market? Right? So we want to help you learn how to talk to them. The X3949 Performance Bundle is our magic tool. I don't want to say solution because it depends on them. Will they wear it? But some of you may not be as aware of 49 as some of us who started with it. So I want to give you a real short course on it and tell you how to get more information. But 49's a sister peptide to the GHKCU of 39. It's AHKCU. And when David figured out these peptides, he realized putting them together started increasing the metabolism of the body. And so you're burning more calories because you're increasing muscle. That's the main reason. And also, he found out it starts to increase bone. Bingo! Older women lose bone. We need this. And the whole time you're using 39 to get your stem cells kicked in, right? So when David first did studies, he found out, and the people they worked with were over 50. These were not buff 20-year-olds. That when he did sit-ups, push-ups, squats, all the basic exercises, with just 49, they were improving anywhere from 47 to over 100% in performance. Now, I used to own a gym long ago, far away, 400 years ago. If you got 10% improvement, this was 2 months, You are rock stars. So then he goes, well, how about if we put them on the bike? And they started checking out the calories burned. I'll get this a little bigger for you guys. Calories burned. Could they go faster? What about the distance? And guess what? They did all that, but their pulse went down. Huh, the heart. The heart's a muscle. The heart must be getting better. Then they did 39-49 together, and things even got better, right? So these two are powerhouses together. And for older women, especially, I always talk about it as insurance against bone loss and muscle loss. So these two products together are just perfect for you to start talking about here this month as we go out and talk to people. Okay. Now, secondly, lots of people said, I want to maybe save more money. Well, actually, I just read, I think 2 weeks ago in the Wall Street Journal, that the average family of four is spending $11,000 more just in 25 than they did in 24 for like the basics, toilet paper, groceries, utilities. Family of four last year spent $11,000 more than they did in 24 on it. Okay, how do you save money? We got to help them earn money, right? So if you're looking at earning more income, 30% said they wanted to save money. That's a financial goal. But most of them are saying, actually, I probably need to earn more money. So of this, turns out kind of the similar amount of people, 42 to 45 million people are in their head going, wonder how I'm going to get some more money. If you tell them you just spent 11,000 more dollars on your family, they don't see that, right? Because it's a little bit each week. But the point is, here we have this opportunity to make people healthy and also start backstopping that loss. If I had a bucket right now and it had a bunch of holes in it and I'm pouring sand in it and I'm trailing my bucket and this sand is coming out behind me and you're like, Janet, you got some holes in your bucket. And I'm like, la, 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 la. And you're like, Janet, you got some holes in your bucket. That's where most of us are right now. So we really have a solution for people. And we found out, of course, that not attaining New Year's goals, the problem was they're too vague, they're unrealistic, they don't have a clear plan. So we're going to have two of my team come on board and talk about the plan. However, take a picture of this. David has two videos on YouTube. David Schmidt, the difference between X39 and 49. David Schmidt, X49, 39 presentation. Those statistics I just gave you are in those videos. Learn about these products together because who walks up and says, Kathy, you've really been struggling with your health. I have a breakthrough technology that's actually going to turn around your DNA. It's going to help build bone and muscle. It's going to give you more energy. You're going to sleep better. And oh, by the way, I'm sharing this thing and it's really helped me pay down credit card debt. It's helping me put away money for a vacation this year. Think about it. Who walks into our life and ever says these things? Like, I've never had it. So you're bringing them a gift. You truly are. So I'm going to turn this over and we're going to have time for questions. I'd like Dr. Velvet Womack come on board because our tool to help you do this is the whole trip to Hawaii. So Dr. Velvet, please come on board. I'm going to stop my share, open it up, and I've got the Hawaii tracker. But Dr. Velvet, just talk a little bit about it's January. Can they still qualify?
Absolutely. A matter of fact, I sent an email out earlier this week to a lot of the people that are doing the Aloha trip, and they were so grateful. They said, "Oh my gosh, I'm inspired. I can jump in. I just love knowing that I still have time." And you do have time. So when you're looking at the Hawaii trip, there's a couple of things when Janet shows the form to you. We want to understand that the points aren't about pressuring you, their direction. They're giving you a plan
Right.
of action,
It is
right?
really there's
Go ahead,
Thank you.
Velvet.
Yeah. So the points show you where your momentum is as well. Like, where are you focusing? What's happening with those points and where your consistency is paying off. Okay. And that's really important. But the whole structure of the Aloha trip with the points was that structure to give you the guardrails to help you to feel safe, help you to feel comfortable, but also to provide you with that freedom of like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? Well, what are you supposed to do? It looks like you can enroll PCs, brand partners. You can upgrade your kits. You can maintain your rank. You can increase your rank. So there's so many ways for you to get these points. And many of you may not even be thinking about like, okay, what can I do this week to help me earn 15 points? Well,
So,
that
Dr. Velvet, before you take them through that, because she's brilliant at it, may I ask you to pause a second? I'm going to give it back to you with the chart because Kimmy Jennings, I'd like you to unmute. Just really quickly tell them how exciting these trips are, what you get, what you experience. So when Dr. Velvet shows them the how, they kind of get it.
Well, good morning, everybody. I have been on, or I've won 4 trips and never thought I could do it. But one of the good things about it is that you can do this. I've met people on the trips that actually did it in 2 weeks. So if you act as if you're a brand new brand partner, you can go out and get excited about telling people again. But the trips are at 4-star, 5-star resorts, all expenses paid. Um, you're you're there with your excuse me, you're there with your tribe. It's so much fun to collaborate with people and network with people, and you become friends. I mean, you don't just see people here on Hollywood Squares and it's like a one-dimensional thing. You see people, you can hug them and say, oh my gosh, I've seen you so much on these things. You go back to the room and you have these cool gifts that the company gives you, go on excursions together. It's really, think of taking a vacation, a luxury vacation for free.
Yeah.
And
And how many people don't take their vacations, say they can't afford a vacation, need a vacation, and we turn around and go, oh, my company's sending in me to Greece and Italy on a cruise. That happened. People are like, how did you do that? So
Mhm.
thank you, Cami. I'm going to have you come back in. Dr. Velvet, I'm going to give us your little chart. And then, of course, we'll have time for questions. And a lot of you out there have qualified for these trips, so we want to hear from you. But real quick, before we do, Diane, go ahead and unmute. What's your question?
It's probably going to be in this chart. I mean, I did just like Kame, never thought I earned 2 of those trips last year. It was unbelievable. So by hook or by crook, I'm going to do this Hawaii because the last one I made it within 2 weeks because an SPD encouraged me, Diane, you can do this, you can do this. But anyway,
Uh,
my question on this, because of the change in the comp plan. So let's say you have a personally enrolled who was uh, a 1-star manager. Then they went to 2-star manager, so obviously you got points for that. But then they slip back to 1-star, and now they go back to 2-star. Do you get points again for that, or it's
No,
only
you
the
just get
first
it
time they
once,
jump?
just
Mhm.
once.
Okay, that was my big question.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Well, Velvet will do a great job here. We'll have time for more. Thank you, Diane. Go ahead, Velvet.
So while we're in that vein of Diane, if you guys go into your tracker and it says your team as well, but if you look at your ranking points, it'll tell you that they have maintained that even though they have slipped off. You'll see that the tracker is tracking when they have upgraded and when you've got those points for it.
Pardon me, she's talking in your back office right there, not on
Yeah.
this form.
Yeah, exactly. So, when we're looking at this, we're doing ordinary things consistently, guys. There's no rocket science here, right? So we just are going to continue to do those things. So if we take the weekly rank where you're manager or director, As long as you're maintaining your rank, you're going to get a point there, or for the executive or above, it's going to be 2 points. So as long as you do that consistently, you're going to get those points. I think that totals up to 18 if you are doing the top rank, and then what is it?
36.
36
36.
for, yeah, for that other. That's a that's a lot of points, guys. So that's really good. And then of course you're earning points as you're ranking up. But how are you ranking up? Doing consistency, doing the daily activity. Don't take a break from it, because then you lose your momentum. So let's talk about momentum for a minute, because a lot of people think, oh, well, momentum is my speed. No, it's about the momentum of calling the calls, becoming very comfortable, feeling more relaxed, taking on those conversations with greater ease. That's really your full momentum. So when we're looking at the new rank, where can you rank up? What do you need to rank up? Let's say that you're a 1-star director right now. What do you need to become a 2-star director? There's 15 freaking points there for you, right?
Plus, right. That isn't 2 more, that's 15 more.
That's correct. Exactly. And that's a lot. And then if you get 3-star director, you got plus 20. So if you look at this, just by ranking up, you can go on the trip. You're going to have more than that. You're going to have plenty for the airfare too. And then if you look at the next part where it's PC, PC plus, or BPs, you're getting a point every single time. Now, I will say this, I had a retail person that purchased, and I got a point for that person, right? So PC, retail, any of that. And then if you sell a core package, it's 2 points. If it's an advance, it's 4 points. An advance plus is 6 points, and a premium is 8 points. And if you haven't seen Janet's video on the power of the premium, oh my gosh, we need to get that into their hands, Janet, because that was just icing on the cake there. So those are how you can get those points. Now, if they upgrade, let's say that they're in advance right now and they move up to advance plus, you're going to get 2 points for that advancement. But let's say that they're in advance right now and they move up to premium, you'll get 4 points for that one. And then, of course, if they rank up, that's why it's so important to have that consistency of looking at who's under you, where are they, how can you help them? And folks, a lot of times people get confused with, I don't know how to help my team, to rank up. What are you doing? That's what you have to share with them. It's consistency. It's making those phone calls. It's the following up. It's pointing them to a tool, inviting them to a Zoom, inviting them to a webinar, whatever the case may be. So if you have somebody who's an active partner right now and you get them to a 1-star manager, you're going to earn 2 points. But here's the thing. Each time they rank up, you're getting the full points that are listed on this list. So if they're a 1-star manager right now and they upgrade to a 2, you're going to get all 3 of those points, right? So that's great. Who can you help to get to director or 2-star director? Because those are where some of the big points are. So when we're talking about that consistency, we're also talking about how you're teaching them during this Aloha trip and being consistent by doing the same thing under them. Do it with them and they'll be able to do it with their people.
Dr.
And
Bella, can I interject then the 2 bonuses real quick here?
yeah,
Thank you. The new comp plan has a bonus for preferred customer enrollments that at certain point levels you get an extra 5%, 10%, 20%, right? So not only are you helping to go to Hawaii, you're also starting to earn more money with those enrollments that are helping you to go to Hawaii, right? And that's going to put extra dollars in your bank account for a new swimsuit. All right, we also have another bonus, the 9-week business launch bonus. To Dr. Velvet's point, you enrolled that new brand partner and you're like, oh my gosh, Bill, we've got this amazing 9-week new bonus structure. Let me help you start sharing X3949 or X39. Let's talk about getting fit. Let's talk about building more muscle. Let's talk about more energy. And as you're taking them through that 9-week business launch bonus, which there's a video in the back office about it, and you start to learn, oh, they're going to earn another $25 for becoming a one-star manager. Bingo! They just became a one-star manager. You just got points, right? You also got half of that $25. More money, little frosty drinks on the beach. Oh, wait a minute. Those are included in your package. Don't have to pay for them. Spending money. Okay. And then you're going through, sharing it. Now you help them get 1,500 points. They're a two-star manager. They get $50 more each week they qualify in that 9-week bonus. Ching, bingo, ringo. And you got more points on your tracker. You guys, this is such a win-win. It's January. People are looking for this. We've got an incentive trip. Let's go to the beach. That was your commercial. Keep going, Kim, or pardon me, Dr. Velvet.
Can I interject something too? On the rank ups, when your people rank up, like I ranked up, I have to hold that for 4 weeks before it counts for me. But when my people ranked up, I got their points.
Yes.
So that's just a little caveat. And someone asked if your monthly subscription people canceled prior and they signed back up, do you get the points? And I believe you do because I had one that signed up and then canceled. If he signed back up, I would get those points.
That's correct.
It's so generous, you guys. So money's coming up, your volume's coming up, your points are coming up. What are you doing now from now to February 22nd? We would invite you to put this at the top of your list. It
Right.
is so much fun to celebrate you. I'd love you to come on these calls and go, I made it. We're going to Hawaii, right? It's so much fun. Dr. Velvet, do you need to go through the chart anymore, or do we want to take
No, we
questions?
don't need to do the chart, but what I do want to say, if you're on the Aloha game, that was to build the system of consistency, duplication. It's not to blow you out of the water and have all of this great, extraordinary stuff that was going to like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It is exactly what you're supposed to do. So trust the rhythm, and you have to develop your own rhythm. That means daily activity. What is that daily rhythm going to look like for you? Because ultimately that is what is going to get you on the trip.
Thank you. And
I
Dr.
like,
Velvet, pardon me, real quick. Dr. Velvet created an amazing Aloha Trip game. Dr. Velvet, would you put in the chat the link to that? Because there's still time to do it. And she takes you from island to island as you make this up. Kemi, real quick, we've got a quick question from Rosemary. If you have a preferred customer and they move up to a brand partner, then does the 9 weeks start for them? Rosemary, it does. But if I have a brand partner from last July, no, they're not in it if they get going now. Great. So Cami, go ahead.
I wanted to give you a tip about looking in your back office. You know, one of the really good ways to make points is the upgrades.
Yeah.
Look at your back office at your customers that your BPs that are on there and see how many people call them because they save money when they upgrade. And we're going to do an X49 challenge. Our team is going to do an X49 challenge, and that's a great time to reach out and talk to your people. It's a great time to follow up anyway, you guys.
Yeah.
And also look in your back office at the BPs that are actually customers because we added so many customers as BPs. See if you can get them back to preferred customers. I don't know if you'll get points, but you might.
Yeah, I think you will. They could, what she's saying is if they're truly a customer, they're not building, you might invite them and say, let's switch over to a preferred customer. They cancel their brand partner membership, you enroll them as a PC, they're on monthly subscription. Another win is in that customer premium bonus. There's a video in your back office about it. That customer premium bonus, those points keep going up, and you start making an extra 5%, an extra 10%, an extra 20%. I love the comp plan. It's so fabulous, you guys. We get to win, win, win everywhere we're going. So I'd like to put your questions in the chat. We'll grab them. There's ways to start talking about this that new brand partners are like, I don't know what to say. So, those of you who are a little more outgoing, you might start talking to your friends and family and go to coffee, and you might be at the gym and go, "Hey, I'm going to Hawaii on a 5-star trip. Are you interested in going on vacation and this company's going to pay for it?" You guys, you'll be blown away how many people will go, "How do you do that?" Because their company is not giving them paid vacations, and most Americans actually don't think they can afford their vacation, and so they don't take it. And oh, by the way, this is a side note I know from another lifetime. The average woman needs at least 7-day vacation. If she will do that, she will bring her risk of heart attack down 50%, you guys. Literally going on vacation, it can help prevent heart attacks, statistical. And we're scared to talk about them. Well, if someone goes, "Hey, heart risk for women's really high. Valentine's Day's coming. They're going to talk about heart health. Oh, by the way, you could go on vacation and drop your risk of heart attack." Really? Like, tell me more. So go ahead and chime in here. Put up your hand if you've got some tips or things you'd like to share on ways you're sharing.
Janet, we
Yeah,
have a question in the chat about downgrading from BP to PC. Now, there's a difference between downgrading, and Cam may know more about this, but I do know I had a BP that fell off, signed back up as a PC. I actually had two people that did that, and I got a point for them signing up as PCs. Cam, do you have more to that?
It's just if they're active BPs right now, they can call. You have to be on a call. I mean, you don't have to be on a call with them, but you have to make a call to customer service, cancel that brand partner account, and re-sign them up as a preferred customer or preferred plus customer.
thank you. Lavelle's asking, what about the men going on vacation? Well, guess what, Lavelle? It's true for you guys too. Literally de-stressing the salt sea, the negative ions, especially around the ocean. The more we can just decompress, take time off, time with your family, time in the sun. David Schmidt on one of his videos said that men, when they take off their shirts and get sun on their shoulders, there's receptors in men's skin that will make testosterone. So it's a health thing to go out in the sun, you know? So wonder if you're talking like this to people. "Hey, do you know that taking that vacation isn't just a good time? It's really going to help your heart health. It's going to help your whole body. And by the way, let me share this amazing patches we have. And if you'll listen to the Monday Morning Miracle Call or the Doc Talk on Sunday nights, you're going to get lots of stories about it. But real quick, Barbara Larrabee, one of my executive directors that's on here, she and I were in the first group back in 2021 when David launched X49. And David's like, "Well, go take your measurements, get on a scale, weigh yourself. If you have a biometric scale, find out your body fat percentage, get your muscle percentage, all this stuff." So I'm a good kid. I take my measurements, I get on the scale. Barbara and I start putting on X49. Well, 4 weeks later, we're done. I'm like, uh, I don't know. I don't know. So I said, "Okay, get the tape measure out, Janet. Get on the scale." I had lost 10 inches. I had lost 3 pounds in body weight. I had lost 3% body fat, and I had gained 3 pounds of muscle. You guys, I would have told you that patch did nothing. These patches are so powerful together, and yet it's sometimes you just have to have the stats, that way. So if you will listen to those videos that David has on YouTube, you're going to really feel very informed on how to talk about this, right? Okay, Barbara, what have you got? You got the counter in the back office is really good. Barbara's our back office guru. Barbara, go ahead and unmute a little bit and kind of share where to go with this.
Sure. So when you first log in, you get just almost that blank page. And what you need to do is use your tab to go to home. And your home page is going to be the one that really gives you the story of where you are right now. It has the commission box with all your commissions and the little circles. And right below the commission box is the Hawaii tracker. And there's two parts to the Hawaii tracker. One is your own points, and the other one is every member on your team and what their points are. So you can, I mean, that's really good. Like I know somebody on my team, I just went, hello, they've got 30 points. I'm sure they don't know they have that. So that's a person I need to get a hold of because they still have time to, hit the ground and win the contest, earn the trip. And so your own points are there, and you can verify those against your handwritten tracker that you're keeping track of. And then your team points are there in a different spot. Yeah.
That's true. Thank you, Barbara, so much. Are there questions or tips you guys would like to share about talking to people in January and resolutions and things you might have experienced? This is our kind of our big group mastermind. And since Gregory and Robin entrusted me, we get to do what I want. Sorry, all of those of you listening to the replay. But go ahead and raise your hand and share some of your thoughts too. Lavelle, I'm going to call on you. I know you've got some. Are you there, Lavelle? Go ahead and unmute. He might have got a call or something.
Hey,
Anyone else?
Janet.
Yeah, go ahead, Lavelle.
Thanks for recognizing me. Well, here's the thing. I'm on my way out of town. I'm going to Atlanta today, but let me see. I'm preparing for that and listening to you guys. But guys, here's the thing. What I've done is just teach my people, call 10 people today. See, because like Dr. Velvet was saying, I think, because I haven't heard everything today, but it's all about your rhythm. See, the thing is, you just got to get started. Just do it. Nike, they said it best, guys. Just do it because you get the rhythm. Once you get your rhythm, everything else just falls into place. And like sometimes people say, well, I haven't signed up anybody. Well, call 10 people. Just set aside that time. And if you call 10 people, I guarantee you will get one. But also, what happens in that process is once you sign up that person or as a customer or as a brand partner, guess what? Then start working with their people. Get them to get their list together and then help them get the 1 or 2 star. You can do it, guys. You just have to get that rhythm going. The hardest part of getting in shape is just getting to the gym.
So true.
The same thing with this. The hardest part of winning this trip is just getting started. Just get in the gym, so to speak. And guys, you'll see a difference and you'll make some money along the way. It's a phenomenal opportunity to make some money, get some momentum, get their list as well, and win a trip as well, guys.
Thank you, Lavelle.
Thanks so
I
much.
just put up on the screen again this little chart I have. If you'd like to take a picture of it and either have it in your phone or print it, these stats come from David. I didn't make them up. They're in his case studies on the X39 and 49 effects and benefits. And so if you don't know what to say, wonder if you were at a gym or you're talking to a trainer or you're just with a friend and you go, most of us really, so much in January, we want to get a fresh start. We want to make resolutions, we want to feel better. Let me show you this little patch I'm on and what it does. Here, some of the people just need evidence, right? Because look at all the products that are on Facebook that are promising everything, and they do not have the clinical studies or the patents we do, and people are buying them. Guess what? People are buying things every day today. You think they don't have the money? People are shopping today online. They're buying from Amazon. They're going to the stores. People buy every day. And as Eric Worre says, people buy a lot of stupid stuff every day, right? And here we have something that really makes a difference. Perhaps this image here will help you know what to talk about when you do calls like Lavelle is taking that way. I'm going to leave it up for a minute, but Jonathan, go ahead and you unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Yes, dear. Where can I find that? Where can I find that page right there?
It's something I created, so I'm gonna let you
Oh,
take a picture.
okay. All right, I did. Thank you so much, dear. This is
But
amazing. Thank you
yeah,
so much.
David published those stats in 2021, so I know they're his. Yeah, I
Thank
didn't
you,
make
dear.
those up. Yeah. Anybody else? Questions, thoughts, comments, ideas? This is your chance, your tribe. You get to talk to all of us. So I'll stop my share here. Um,
I,
do we
I,
have a picture for just X39? Sherry, I don't have one. X39 is a little different than 49. It's when they get together, they do all those things. So I don't have one just for 39. Go ahead. I interrupted somebody.
it was me. I
Okay.
just want to reiterate, you guys, if you're nervous and you really are having trouble calling people, just act as if we really do have the deal. We have the gift. We have something that everybody needs. Don't be afraid. I mean, if they say no, they're saying no to the product. They're not saying no to you. It doesn't reflect on you whatsoever, but you have given them the opportunity. And if you don't make those calls, like Lavelle said, you don't give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I can honestly say, and not taking credit, but the product coming through me that eventually ended up with Chem saved her life.
yep,
It did. And you're not going to talk about it? Site Barbara too, right? Lavelle, I'll be right there.
Oh,
So one thing I would act as if you're already in Hawaii. Start putting pictures on Facebook if you're a Facebooker or Instagram and go, ooh, we're going to Honolulu. I'm going to be there in May. My company, I'm on my way. Start talking. Start going, okay, I'm on Amazon. I just bought this really cute outfit. Let's make it fun. Let's start acting I'm there. So then when you have the ticket and we're at the airport, we're like, click, here I am. I'm off to Hawaii. All right. Then you're in Hawaii. Here we are. I'm with David Schmidt. Here I am, right? Start acting as if. Let's make this fun. Post them on Live Younger Facebook. Thank you. Lavelle.
okay. You got my juices flowing. As I'm running around
uh,
trying to, we're getting on the plane in a few hours. Um, did you already mention to go to the gym and talk to people? Did you? No, really.
Good to
Did you
do.
mention that already? Like,
No, go ahead,
go,
Lavelle.
go to the gym. So you're going to plant two. What do you say? Plant two trees with one seed. Go to the gym. Start getting back in shape. I need to do that as well. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Go to the gym and talk to people. And then here's the thing: follow up. And then also, please, guys, third party validation.
Yeah.
Get someone else involved. There's always the basics. It's always the basics. Third party validation. Please, if you're taking notes, it's everything. Put in the chat, somebody. It's everything. Third party validation is everything, guys.
Yeah,
That's
So,
just to
what we
too.
Lavelle, let's describe third-party validation for those who might have joined us recently in LifeWave.
Okay,
Third-party
so
tools.
third party validation is okay, you're connecting with people, you're giving them the video, you're telling your story, and then following up and asking what they like best about what they heard. And then the next thing is, guys, you have any questions, Janet? Yeah, well, tell me a little bit more, Lavelle. Well, I'm new, but my partner is an expert. You want to validate your partner. And guys, here's another big tip. Get a workout partner in this, guys. Look, okay, Jonathan's on my group. Okay, in my group. Jonathan has been with us 6 years. Here's the thing, guys. Jonathan, let's work out together. Let's make sure that each other calls are 5 or 10 people. Whatever you guys decide, that's what you want to do. Get somebody to help you and you help them, guys, and we all win together. Thanks, Janet. Thanks so much.
Love it, Lavelle. Thank you so much. Kame.
I just have a quick story. The first trip I went on to Aruba, I was sitting in the airport in my wheelchair because I was still really crippled up. And I looked across the airport. There was this man standing in the line at Southwest at A1. And I went, that looks like David Schmidt. And I told Rosemary, I said, that's David Schmidt. Oh, no, that's not him. I said, you go look at him. Sure enough, it was David Schmidt. So we flew on the plane with David Schmidt to Aruba. So you don't know what kind of surprises you're going to get on these trips. So you need to
The
be
good
there.
news is our last trip, Kimmy was running through the airport, not in a wheelchair,
Yep.
dragging bags like a champ. Yep,
Yep.
indeed. Thank you, Kimmy. Hey, Rebel, jump on in here, girl.
Thanks, Janet. This has been fun to listen to. I'm glad you mentioned the life-saving aspect of what Kamei experienced because, you know, it could be because healing is in my DNA. And I was sharing with a gentleman in the States this morning about changing his MSO tomorrow to
Which is
accommodate
monthly subscription order. Pardon me.
monthly subscription order. Yes. And based on some information he got recently from his doctor and what the product chat shared with one woman that she shared on Monday. And I don't tend to orient myself towards points. I'm really focused on the impact on people's lives. But at the same time, I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. I mean, I love that it's called hula points, and to go back to what Dr. Velvet mentioned, it's the basics really of, I know the last couple of days hasn't been great in terms of keeping up with the daily. I'm keeping up with the daily, but I didn't have the 2 or 3 people to talk to daily. But after 5.5 years of doing this business, I mean, 2 or 3 days ago, I talked to 3 people. And, my points are pretty significant. And like I think Kamei also mentioned, that you do need 4 weeks to get the upgrade points, which I got the first component of a rank upgrade, but I do need the additional weeks to get the points for it. But the point is, as you mentioned, Janet, looking at how we can help others upgrade is really a key feature of getting these hula points. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. And Aruba was amazing. Yes, Life Wave events are the best.
Thank you, Rebel. Okay, bottom line, there's still time. You can rewatch this recording. It will be on liveyoungeryoutube.com. Liz, our wonderful tech extraordinaire, will put the recording up. You scroll down the page, it says Thursday morning business calls. It'll have it here. You can go back and listen. There was a lot of tips. One of them, I want to reiterate that Sunshine DL, if you need to say something, I'll give it to you quick. Barbara just gave you a tip. Go in your back office. Go down to kind of in your dashboard on the left side where the tracker is for Hawaii. Go look at your people. You want to make 5 calls today? Go call 5 of them who are like, did you know you're at 48 points? Do you know you're at 24 points? Do you know you're at 36 points? They probably don't. And you can go, we just talked about this today on this great call. I want you to listen to it because let's all go to Hawaii together. I have been on a plane with a bunch of the people going, and it's pandemonium. It's really fun to be going on these trips with a whole bunch of the other people who are on the flight. It's great fun. Sunshower, anything? Are you jumping in? You're good? Okay. Dr. Velvet has a really great, fun system to getting your points. Go on the chat. She put in, if you'll scroll up, she's put the link. It's self-explanatory. It's like hiking island to island. It's great. Dr. Velvet's amazing in her brain how she creates all this stuff. But get with your upline. Get with Robin and Gregory when they get back. I'm going to qualify probably this next week. Real excited about going. But the biggest news is it's January. Think of it all the way through Valentine's Day, heart health. Heart health. What can we do to truly impact the heart? The patches work on muscles. The heart's a muscle, you guys. The vacation helps bring down the stress of heart attacks. This whole thing goes together like peanut butter and jelly. It's so great in all the points. So we're going to wrap up. Any last questions, thoughts? Thank you, Barbara, Kemi, Ravel and Lavelle, and Dr. Velvet, and that. Anyone else want to chime in?
Janet, can I say one thing though, because we are showing them how to engage, right? You guys be very careful on social media that you are not
Yes.
making claims. Build curiosity. Tell them your story. Ask them to connect with you. right? And then you'll be able to share privately. But please be very careful in how you're talking about this on social media so you don't get banned.
Thank you, Velvet. One thing, I had a picture taken of myself holding a high heel and a flip-flop and posted it like, which would you rather have, time at the beach or going to the office, right? Start thinking of fun photos. Hold up a swimsuit, this or a business suit, right? What do you want to do? So we'll make it fun. Thank you. Sunshower, complete us on the way out.
I just wanted to confirm about, if a BP wants to become a PC, I always thought it had to be them that made the call to customer service, not us.
No,
They do.
it is them. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it is
think
them.
maybe Kemi said that
I
you could.
said that you be on the call with them.
Okay, yeah, that's always helpful. A three-way, of
A
course.
three-way. There you go. Great. Lastly, next Saturday is a Super Saturday in Orlando, Florida boot camp. You can watch it virtually. If you go into the Live Younger newsletter, there's a link. I think it's $25. We're going to be talking about hula stuff there. Get your team on it. Get your people excited. You know, people kind of go to sleep after the holidays, right? It's like wake up time. We're going to Hawaii. Woohoo. So thank you so much. We appreciate everything. I hope we gave you some ideas, and we look forward to spending time on the beach with you guys. Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Janet.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Kim. Thank you,
Yes,
Dr.
thank you,
Velvet.
Yeah,
Janet.
great call,
And,
Janet.
yeah,
Really well done.
Thank you.
Yay, good
Oh, the
job, ladies.
inspiration.
Okay.
thank
I,
you,
Great
Janet.
job.
aloha.
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 Hello.